Hey guys, so it's Mark from 2Games1 Joystick. Wanted to give you a very quick review of Mortal Kombat, at least before, the game got so old that I would be lame for talking about it. So the first thing I think anyone will notice about this game is the fact that the graphics are pretty good. I say pretty good just because the character models are very good, the backgrounds are really good. But if you play the story mode, everything tends to look a little bit strange. I'm not really sure why, I can't put my finger on it, but it kind of has this Xbox, PlayStation 2 look. I don't know what it is, but when you're playing the actual game, fighting, the game looks great. You can see the muscles on the guys, which is awesome. Woo woo! You can see the Sharpie eyebrows on Sindel, and you see a bunch of blood, so that's awesome. If you play, the great thing about this game is that if you are only playing it by yourself, there's actually a ton to do, which is kind of a sharp contrast to a lot of other fighting games where if you don't have the internet or you don't have somebody to play against, you're pretty much screwed and you have nothing to do. In this game they have the challenge tower, they have a bunch of different online modes, and there's the crypt where you basically spend these coins that you get in the challenge tower. So there's just there's a ton of stuff to do just as a single player. I guess the biggest problem that I have with the game is sort of the biggest aspect of the game, and that's the combat. The main issue I have is just the fact that it's very slow, at least compared to a lot of other games that I've played recently, like Street Fighter 2 HD and Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a super fast game. So coming from that, which is a game I was addicted to for a couple weeks, or actually since it came out, I don't know, it's up in a couple months. But going from that game to this game, it's just been very difficult to get into the combat because it feels so slow. It feels like you're fighting in mashed potatoes if you're coming from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I did get used to it, so I like the game now, but just be wary of that fact if you're coming from a game that's very fast. You'll probably be annoyed at first with how slow this game is. So overall, I think the game is very good. Definitely worth $60. I bought it the first day it came out, so definitely check it out if you're into fighting games. But like I said, be wary of it if you're used to super fast games because you probably will be annoyed at first.
Cyrax.